To unrest in Israel, protesters are marching to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's house for the second time this week. That's after Netanyahu finally met with the families of Israeli hostages declared dead in Gaza. Pressure is mounting on the prime minister from within his own country to reach a ceasefire deal and bring home the remaining hostages taken by Hamas in that October 7th attack. Foreign correspondent Tom Soufi-Burge joins me now from Tel Aviv. Tom, let's start with those demonstrations. What's the latest?
Yeah, Jay, we're seeing thousands of protesters once again marching from the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, in Jerusalem towards Netanyahu's official residence. We were there a couple of days ago. These are people who want elections, they want an end to the war in Gaza, and they want the hostages home. But look, it comes within the context of Prime Minister Netanyahu in a public spat with President Biden after he launched that angry message accusing the Biden administration of withholding ammunition and weaponry from Israel. The Biden administration saying that is not accurate. They have only withheld one shipment of heavy weaponry. And we're just getting comments, Jay. I want to bring them to you. Netanyahu now saying, I am ready to suffer personal attacks, provided that Israel receives from the US the ammunition it needs in the war for its existence. This is his argument. He's saying Israel is in this existential fight. But that comment is typical. Netanyahu is a combative politician. He's someone who prides himself on winning the toughest of political fights. But his critics in Israel say right now this spat with the US is against Israel's strategic interests.
Worth pointing out, the White House's reaction prior to those Netanyahu comments, recent comments, but after the video came out, was they said it was perplexing. They had no idea what he was talking about. But I want to turn now to that northern border of Israel and the simmering tensions between, or excuse me, the mounting tensions between Israel and Hezbollah escalating along that border with Lebanon. You spent some time up there, and you talked to an IDF reservist there about those tensions. What did he tell you?
That's right. We've been to the north a couple of times, right up on the border with southern Lebanon. Look, on one occasion, Jay, it was very noisy. We saw interceptions from Hezbollah rockets fired in overhead, and we could hear Israeli fire going out. On the second occasion, we went right up to the border, and it was very, very quiet because thousands of people have been taken out of those communities, and sometimes the fighting is quite sporadic, but it's volatile up there. And the IDF's message, the reason they want to take journalists like us up there, is they want to show us, the world, they want to show Hezbollah that if this escalates, they're ready to launch an offensive into southern Lebanon if the political command here in Israel decides that's what they want to do. And we spoke to an IDF reservist, Lieutenant Colonel Dotan Razili. Take a listen.
I will have to say to the Hezbollah, don't try us. We know what we're doing. We're planned, we're ready, and we've been brewing the plan for the last 8 months. If the government tells us to do it, we'll do it very decisively.
And look, Hassan Nasrallah, the head of Hezbollah, has warned that he is ready, if necessary, to invade into northern Israel. So the stakes are very, very high. Jay?
Tom Soufi-Burge for us in Tel Aviv. Tom, thank you.